got the frozen image. Oh, wait, it's back. All right, I think we're in. Hope you're all having a great night tonight. Ortiz Ortiz there rocking out. Seems like I don't know if I hit the wrong button tonight. We shall see. Welcome to Jeff the Unlicensed Therapist, everybody. We're having some technical difficulty. Maybe we are, maybe we aren't. Let me see something here. I'm going to play just for a second. Yeah, we got some music while we're kind of figuring this all out. Acting up just a little bit, but we'll have it in order momentarily. Wait, I'm already in. Hold on. All right, that didn't work. Yeah, something is wonky. Something is rotten in the state of Denmark right now. But we are getting to enjoy some jazz. Let's see here. Yeah, I guess, the chat seems like a little wonky, but we're going to go anyway. Chat wonky or chat not wonky. We're going to rock and roll. So hopefully you're all watching. I think this show is live. If it isn't, what are you going to do? It's fun practicing. All right. Right now, we're moving, we're grooving, we're here. All right, let's do it. Welcome, by the way, to Jeff the Unlicensed Therapist, the show where if you have a problem, I've got a solution. You put your comments in the chat, you do your question, and I give you an answer, and we all live happily ever after. That's the plan, basically. By the way, I think I might be going to Costa Rica next week. I don't know what that was. It sounded weird. I'm like, what's Costa Rica? What is that? What is that even? I don't know. I think I need therapy for whatever the hell that was. All right, but I think I might be going to Costa Rica. Yeah, it's 50-50. The fact that I said it means it probably won't happen. All right, here we go. But that being said, I'm still going to do my show, except maybe for Monday. But I'll keep you up to date. I'll let you know. All right, let's get back to it. I'm going to hit. I'm the unlicensed asshole. Maybe I am. Maybe that's what I should be. Jeff the unlicensed asshole. I said Jeff the unlicensed therapist, because sometimes I can come in both barrels. I can come in heavy. Can you be a licensed asshole? I suppose you can. I mean, you're just an asshole with a license. It could be anything. It could be a mechanic's license. It could be a medical license. It could be a dental license. But you also happen to be an asshole. All right. Am I the asshole for telling my husband that he needs to lower his standards? Yeah. Well, you're not an asshole, but I mean, make his standards more realistic. I mean, I don't know whether lower your standards. Lowering your standards generally is never a great idea. It just isn't. You want to try and keep as high a standards as you can. But I'd love to know. I assume what he wants to date supermodels or something. He doesn't have to lower his standards, but he has to maybe lower his expectations. I don't know. That's kind of lower standards, though. I don't know. Let's see what's going on here. I feel like this is a silly post, but I would like some clarity. And let me make sure, by the way, also, speaking of clarity, that everyone can hear me. Hey, Ryan, good to see you. No sound? Oh, thank you. Hold on. All right. Can you hear me now? All right. Hold on a second. I'm going to tune into my show right now and see if I have sound. Maybe that's what, it's weird. Let me go here. Hold on. No, I got sound. But I was playing music, so maybe I didn't have sound then. There we go. I think all good. You brought all good right after. Okay. I get scared anytime I feel like, because I'm always fucking that up. So I appreciate you looking out for me. All right. So you're 24, male, I've always been pretty close with my cousin, 24 male, due to his being the same age. Okay. Do you like each other? Or are you just like, well, we're the same age, so I guess we can, hang out and we're related. We were more like brothers. There you go. He's an average looking guy. He just needs to make a lot of money. He'll be fine. I mean, I'm not, I don't think I'm talking out of school, but you see, look at Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez, although Lauren Sanchez is, kind of like gone a little cuckoo with the plastic surgery. But, she was an attractive woman at one point. And Jeff Bezos, not the most handsome guy. Maybe, he's got like supervillain looks these days. I mean, there's just a lot of dudes who are butt ugly with beautiful women. And so it's possible. So maybe you don't need to lower your stance. The only issue is, and it's a big issue, when a woman is marrying you for your money, she's marrying you for your money. It's generally better to get a woman who loves you for you. What? Yeah, they're out there. I think I found one. I know I did. Took 24 years of a bad marriage. Anyway, all right. He's average looking, not bad looking, but not model by any means. How old is he? 24. You'll see why this comes into play. Okay. About 3 years ago, one of his best friends from school kind of blew up as a musician. All right. So yeah, there you go. That's the other thing. Fame and fortune. You get all the women, all the hotties. They come a knocking. Knock, knock, knock. About 3 years ago, one of his best friends from high school, he should take up an instrument and get in the band is what he should do. Blew up as a musician. He's not a main huge stream artist who sells out arenas, but he has his own fan base that allows him to tour over the U.S. and get laid a lot. Sell out amphitheaters. And sell at amphitheaters. That sounds good. His fan base has a lot of women. Yeah, I'll bet. And a lot of them are very good looking. There you go. Yeah. He also is in the fashion space. So is he like gay? I'm just, metrosexual kind of, like a Freddie Mercury thing. So he goes to events and parties that are also well attended by models. Okay. I say all this because my cousin, being one of his best friends, was on his entourage. It's like the entourage. He's like Turtle. He's like the Turtle character. Well, even Turtle, I think, found he got hooked up with Jamie Lynn Sigler, who's no slouch in Entourage. So maybe there's hope for your friend. Hey, don't sell the proximity factor short. Don't sell there's nobody else around factor short. I'm just saying. Table scraps can be good table scraps. If you got 5 models and there's, and your table scraps, be grateful. If someone takes the table scraps home. All right. He's also in the fashion. Blah, blah, blah. All right. So he's able to live like a rock star. He's able to live like a rock star along with his friend, which means lots of casual flings with attractive fans and even sometimes models. See, I told you, table scraps at the very highest level. Filet mignon table scraps. He even once invited me to a show he was doing in Miami, and afterwards we went to a party. I was able to witness firsthand how being in the entourage of a popular musician helped him reap benefits. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Okay, so I don't know what he's complaining about. Does he not realize that if he goes out just as him without the famous friend, that he's not going to be pulling this sweet grade A cheddar? Fast forward to March, he decided he was going to leave the entourage life because he needed to start his own life. All right, well, at some point you do. If you're not the main dude and you're just a hanger-on, it's really actually not the worst idea. He had no desire to be in the celebrity world and realized he needed to gain work experience and start a career. Yeah, because his whole career is dependent on just being this one guy's friend. And he can always come in on weekends or something. He did online schooling, got his degree while on the road with his friend, of course. Me and him took back up like we never left. That's great. This leads to the main post. So since he's been back, he's been at parties, clubs, concerts, at all these events. There would be women who found him attractive and tried to talk to him. These women were average, good looking, meaning they were everyday good looking. Yes, they're not models. And that you would see near a musician. Okay. He would reject these women politely. Okay. Of course. And others around would be like, dude, why didn't you go with her? And he would respond, she wasn't good looking enough. All right. This is going to end real soon. Because the level of women that are going after him for just him, he's probably a decent looking guy, is my guess. If he's still pulling some tail, that's his level. That's what he's getting without being next to the rock star. And at some point, he's going to realize that. He hasn't realized it yet. He hasn't had his come to Jesus or come to Jessica moment yet. But it's going to happen. And he'll deal with it. You don't have to do shit. You don't have to tell him to lower his standards. He already knows he needs to lower standards. He just doesn't want to admit. And when I say lower standards, yeah, I mean, he's not going to be pulling supermodels, man. He's just not. I don't want to call supermodels and people in that line of work and businesses insanely shallow, but 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10 probably, because they've never had to do anything in their lives to, they've never had to develop a personality. They're just so good looking. Everyone's buying them stuff, doing stuff for them. They hook up with other good looking people. So there's just no personality. There's no depth because it's never been required for them to develop in any way, shape, or form. They're just hot. And that carries a lot of weight in our society. Now, there are exceptions to every rule, but I think these exceptions prove it, right? All right. So this past weekend, I was with him. I told him he needed to make a Tinder or Hinge profile. He even showed me his profile. Okay. I was with him. He told me he decided to make a Tinder and Hinge profile. He even showed me his profile, started showing me the women that liked him. He paid for the feature that allows him to see who liked him. It's a good feature, even if they didn't like him back. Yeah, okay. He was disappointed because he didn't think the women were hot. Trust me, you don't have to say anything to him. He's going to figure it out in another 6 months. And the 10 out of 10 women that he did like never liked him back. Yeah, because they're looking for, the ultra hot guy or somebody connected. It was at this point I decided enough was enough, and I had to tell him the truth. I told him he needed to lower his standards. He looked confused. I told him the reason he gets to sleep with these models and attractive women. I don't know how he doesn't understand this, that he's this delusional. Was that he was in the entourage of a popular musician, that many of these women were okay with sleeping with someone on his team exactly if they couldn't get to him. Yeah, the table scraps. I told him nothing wrong with that. Hell yeah, enjoy the benefits. It was fun for both of you. But yeah, exactly. So he's got two choices. Go back to the entourage and hook up, which again is a dead end, really. I mean, it's short-term fun, but it's a dead end. Or start realizing that he needs to, now I wouldn't say lower his standards, but just find women who excel at other things, who maybe not are the most beautiful woman there, but are attractive and have a good sense of spirituality, are fun to be around, are compassionate, are great cooks, are care for him, love, all these other factors that the fucking hot flaky flakes don't have. And it's a different thing. It's when as you age, you emphasize the importance of what's actually important, generally speaking, unless you're just a shallow fuck. In which, again, there's a lot of them. there's a lot of them. I mean, what are we? Am I wrong on this one? I don't think so. All right. So yeah, he's definitely not the asshole. You told him. This led to an argument. He ended up going home. I haven't spoken to him since. I've texted him, called him, but he's ignoring me. Yeah, he knows you're right. And yeah, you're not an asshole. You had to do it. Someone had to do it, because you would hope that he would come to his own conclusion on that. But for whatever reason, he doesn't seem bright enough to make the connection. Like, I don't know how you can't see that. Can't see that writing on the wall. It's like, it's not a complicated thing. All right, so yeah, but on the plus side, dude had a good run. Dude had a hell of a run. It's like he's like Turtle. Like if you took or even Johnny Drama. Johnny Drama was using Entourage as a metaphor for life, but they were all, and I'm ashamed that I know all the characters. It was a good show. What am I ashamed about knowing all the characters? It was a fun show. Vince, right? They were all in Vince's entourage. If they weren't all in Vince's entourage, they're not pulling the tail that they're pulling. Johnny Drama, Turtle, if they're just Johnny Drama going down the street, he's pulling Johnny Drama tail. Turtle is pulling Turtle tail. Turtle Tail. That's a spinoff show, Turtle Tail. And not Jamie Lee Singler or whatever. I think she actually played herself in that, I think. Am I the asshole for telling my tutor that my sister has a CP? Shit, what's CP? I don't know. So I'm going to move on. Am I the asshole for, what the fuck is CP? All right, you know what does CP stand for? Let's learn things today. What does CP stand for? What is that? Compulsive? Oh, cerebral palsy? Can't you see cerebral palsy? Like, isn't that like kind of obvious? Isn't it? Or maybe not in the early stages. But why? Yeah, you don't. If it's not a noticeable thing, people tend to stigmatize people. You shouldn't tell people. I don't know why you would tell. Yeah, referring to cerebral palsy. You're 15, so you're very young and immature. And I've been going to tuition for a while now. I don't know what that means. For context, my sister, 10, female cerebral palsy. She knows she has it, but my parents didn't tell her because mainly my dad thinks she won't understand or that she will think it will limit her. It's not a terrible idea. Like if it's not affecting her now, I don't know that I would tell her, if I were the dad, let her, don't impose limitations on your kids. Let them go and go and go. And then when the cerebral palsy starts kicking in, I mean, obviously if there's some sort of treatment with that, which I don't think there really is, you'd want her to do that. But if there isn't, let her excel without any limitations before you slap a label on it and go, oh, well, it's all over. I guess I might as well quit. Let's stop focusing on the future, because there could be a cure for it somewhere down the road. There could be a way to work through it. Who knows how the severity of it. So I don't think your dad is wrong at all on that. Anyway, I eventually told her, oh, you told her. You're a 15-year-old fucking idiot. Oh, good. You told her. I can't. It's hard. I'm mad, but as you're 15, so I'm trying to like leverage it and be like not as mad as I should be. Oh, you did her such a favor telling. I know you're 15. I'm trying not to treat you like an adult, but it just pisses me off that you told her. It's just so pathetic. Was she just having too much fun? Did you see too much light in her eyes? And you doomy, gloomy 15-year-old with all your, I don't know, your goth shit. You decided she needs to be depressed like you. And let's end, she had a good run for 10 years, but now I want her just as depressed as I am. So you told her she got cerebral palsy. When did you tell her there was no Santa Claus? At 3? As soon as she could understand words? Is that when you broke the news to her? You seem like kind of a jackass, I'll be honest. I think you're definitely an asshole. And not even for telling your tutor that your sister has cerebral palsy. Yeah, why would you tell the tutor? You're a dick. I mean, no, you're 15, but you're a dick. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Anyway. All right. She knows she has it, but my parents didn't tell her. Yeah, you told her because you're a dick. Or that she will think that it will limit her. He's right. He's a mature adult and you're a 15-year-old. Know nothing. I eventually told her because I think she has the right to know. What do you know? You're 15, dummy. And so if people ask, why is she a walker and she shakes a lot, she can say that. Okay, well, I mean, she has obvious stuff wrong. Yeah, but I mean, it's still none of your day. That's something let your parents be your parents. You're not the parent, are you? Are you buying her her underwear and socks and food? Are you saving up for her college? Let your parents be the parents, Mr. 15-year-old daddy wannabe. So yeah, my tutor asked me about if my mom takes care of my sister, which I said yes. I'm sure your tutor knows there's something wrong with her. Then and you have a tutor, so you guys got a little bit of money, or you're just a dumb 15-year-old. And then she asked how old my sister was, which I replied 10. She then said, "Why is your mother staying at home to take care of her? She's old enough." 10, yeah, I mean, still 10. What are you gonna just have her run wild like I did, like a feral child? I said she has a disability. As a nosy tutor. She then asked what type of disability. I required a physical one. And then she said, no, I mean, what condition? She replied, cerebral palsy. She understood what it is, so I didn't need to explain it to her. I told my dad about it on the way back home, which she replied, okay, as if he didn't have a problem with it. Well, if you didn't have a problem with it, then you know what? It sounds like this isn't a hidden condition. It sounds like this has, she's shaking or she's really got it. It's not like Christina Applegate kind of late in life type deal. And she's already got like kind of the primary symptoms of it. So I don't think it's a surprise to her. But let your parents decide what they want to do. Okay, Mr. Genius. You're fine. I'm fine with you telling the tutor, but you telling her that just like, I decided she needs to know. I'm a 15-year-old and I have so much life experience. I know when people need to know what they need to know. Well, you don't. You don't know nothing. Wait till you're 18 before you start spilling the beans on anything else with your poor sister. Anyway, on Friday, I was telling my sister about it in the car. She's okay with me telling people she has cerebral palsy. And my dad interrupted saying, enough about these serious things. Talk about something else. Yeah, because you seem obsessed with it. You're obsessed with it and you keep laying it on her and laying it on her and laying it on her. Your dad's trying everything to make her life as good as possible for as long as he can. And you are not helping the situation, period. You think you're helping and you're not. She knows it. She knows she has cerebral palsy. You have to fucking tell her 10 times a day about it. She's shaking right now. She knows it. You're not doing her any fucking favors. Ugh, get off your high horse. Damn it. Am I the asshole for telling my tutor my sister has cerebral palsy? Not your tutor, but telling her yes and constantly, repeatedly telling her every day, Yes. Also, yes. Stop. Be a kid. Let her be a kid if you can handle that. Stop trying to suck all the joy out of her life, you jackass. Fucking jerk. I know he's 15, but come on, man. This just it ain't right. Come on. Let's be nice to people. Please. All right. Am I wrong with that? Hey, Tataka, good to see you. Blessings to you too, my friend. All right, let's keep rocking and rolling here. Man, it is hot here. I should have turned up the AC a little more, and I didn't. My fault. Okay, hold on a minute before I screw everything up here, as is my way. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I didn't want to hit the wrong one there. Am I the asshole for wanting to file a disturbance complaint on my neighbors? No. I mean, what kind of disturbance? Domestic violence? What are we talking about? Trigger warning abuse 4 minutes ago. This will get pulled in another 2. Usually these things get pulled pretty quick. All right, here we go. But we got it. I got it. You got it. All right. I'm going to trigger warning because it's going to mention what themes of this. All right. You're a female 27 in an apartment building, boyfriend 31 for 2 years. You've been together. We are upper level tenants along the side of my neighbors who are in their mid 30s, the 2 kiddos, age 10. We are not in an indoor apartment complex. This is, what are you, like a motor lodge? This is important to understand. We haven't conversed much with our neighbors since we moved next door, unless it was on our local Facebook apartment complex group. So you don't talk to people. You're loners. We never had an issue with said neighbors until the last few days. The last few days consisted with them screaming so loud it echoes through their windows. Their emotions are very high and intense, slamming doors. Yeah, man, it's kind of nuts. So hard that it's reverberating, making the wall and furniture shake. Yeah, that's fucked up. Our front doors are heavy doors you would see on homes that are meant to deal with external elements. All right, where the fuck do you live? I really think you might live in a Motel 6. I've been the victim of domestic violence, so this is incredibly triggering to you for sure. Myself, so it's hard for me to listen to this person, which makes this situation incredibly hard for me. I understand what it's like to be in an abusive, toxic relationship and how difficult it can be. I want to file a disturbance complaint, but at the same time, they have 2 kiddos. That might be more reason to file a disturbance complaint. And I don't know if they have any problems, complaints already filed against them that are at risk of losing their home or intensifying the situation. Yeah, I'd report it. I want to report it to the management office first before getting the police involved. I don't know what the hell the management office is going to do. They'll just call the police. I would just call the police, man. What the fuck's the management office going to do? Hey, would you beat your wife a little quieter, or they're going to call the cops? What's the management office going to do? I mean, you can call the management off if it's just like a noise complaint, like they're playing the radio too loud. But if he's tuning up his wife every night, that's a whole different situation, isn't it? But I want to constantly be around environment. Personally, moved away to get away from going to hinder my own healing. So yeah, that's disturbing to you. I get it. It's also a disturbance to the other tenants underneath them. I have empathy, but I feel selfish in the same moment. No, I mean, if the guy is beating the crap, if he is actually abusing her, I would do this. I know you don't going to want to do it, but you're going to need to leave your cave, your apartment, and I would introduce yourself to the wife and get a feel for where she's at. Does she seem, you're a victim of domestic violence? You can probably recognize the signs, besides just the black eyes and the bruises and the broken limbs, so you can get a feel. Are they just 2 people who yell at each other really loud? That's different than 2 people who one's being, having the crap kicked out of them. If it's just yelling, it's not great. It's a shitty relationship, but it doesn't cross the line where you need to call the cops, except they're fucking noisy. Then in that case, yeah, maybe you could talk to the building manager. But if it's an actual situation of domestic violence, then now you need to get the cops involved because there's kids involved too, and they see it, even if they don't experience it, which there's no guarantee they're not. They see it, and it's fucking traumatic as hell for them, right? You should know you're a victim of it yourself. So you're not the asshole. You would not be the asshole for filing a complaint. I think probably you should, honestly, but I would do it with the cops and not them. But my advice to you would be first to dial in on the lady, to see if it warrants it, and it seems like it might. So your call at the end of the day. Okay, let me see something. Okay. Do, 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 do. Mm-hmm. All right, let me. By the way, thank you for tuning into the show. Welcome to Jeff, the Unlicensed Therapist, where your therapy needs get met. I have no license, and I'm very proud of that. All right. I'm trying to do this correctly. It's always easier said than done. As I said, that's the kiss of death. Hey, Ever Eden. Yeah, it is. I thought you wrote happy. Hey, good to see you, Ever Eden. Yeah, something's acting up with my chat tonight. I don't know what it is, but something's a little wonky, a little Willy Wonka, a little wonky Willy. Yeah. All right, let's see. Let me try and figure this out. Okay, back out. Okay, we're back in it. Oh, I got to share it. I knew I'm leaving something out. Something important is being left out, and it is the share feature. Am I the asshole for cutting off my in-laws after my mother-in-law said it's not my job to console you? It's a really shitty thing to say. Post miscarriage, oof, that is brutal. And called my father and my father-in-law called me insecure. Yeah, they sound like a nightmare. You are not, and I mean I'll read it, but you are not an asshole for cutting them off. They sound awful, just like awful. But let's see what happens. I'll read a little more. My husband and I had a miscarriage a few months ago with a get over it. What? My husband and I had a miscarriage a few months ago. Right after our loss, my in-laws sent some crude messages and they completely distanced themselves. Crude messages? Why would they? What's the matter with them? They really are monsters, huh? When I confronted them about the text, they told me I was overreacting. Well, you got to at least let us know what the texts are. You can't just like the tags. How are we supposed to determine, how egregious it was if you don't tell us? Am I all right? My mother-in-law literally said, "You are not my daughter. It's not my job to console you." Ugh, well, that's horrible. Yeah, you don't want anything to do with people like that. And honestly, when you do have a kid, God willing, you don't want your kid anywhere near them. They are poison. I'm amazed your husband turned out okay. Flash forward through 4 months of silence. Good. Yeah, fuck them. Right now, that's my therapeutic opinion too. Right now, they see our two kids once a week for daycare. I don't like it. Hire somebody. Don't be cheap. You don't want these people anywhere near your kids. They have no empathy. They lack empathy. The most important thing for a young developing adult is a child is an adult who has empathy and kindness because they can imbue it or help spread it on the child. I would not let them anywhere near my fucking kids. These two scumbags. I'm sorry, it bothers me. They have begged for this, and my father-in-law almost had a stroke when we tried to stop the arrangement. Let him have a stroke. Note: we can afford daycare. Don't bring them to them. You're making me angry now. But we have almost zero relationship with this. I can't believe you would bring your kids there when you have such a terrible relationship with them. It makes no sense to me. It seems insanely dumb. And I'm very triggered by it myself. However, my father-in-law has been pushing hard because he wants things to go back to normal, meaning he wants us doing family dinners, coffee dates, and outings again as a big family. My view is that I don't need to have a relationship with them. As they said themselves, I'm not their daughter. Yeah, and I wouldn't let your kids anywhere near them, honest to God, unless you're with the kids. If you're with them and you have to see them because your son, your father, your husband, their kid needs to go see them to say hi, you go and you watch the kids. Don't leave them alone with these people. Last night, my father-in-law forced his way over to our house to demand this reset. Instead of offering a real apology, he gave a sarcastic non-apology. Apparently, you're demanding an apology, so here you go. Yeah, fuck this guy. If we hurt your feelings, we're sorry about how we made you feel. I'm not demanding an apology, but my husband is for the way they have treated me. That's a great sign. I was worried about your husband. I thought he might be, a cut from the same branch or, not falling far from it. He called you ungrateful for past financial help. This is early inheritance. Yeah, fuck him. He doesn't get to buy, he doesn't, just because he gives you some money doesn't give him the right to treat you like shit. This was early inheritance they offered all the kids, specifically written up. Okay, if anything happened between us, I have no rights to the money. Yeah, fuck them. Looked me in the eye and said, I know you have deep anxieties and insecurities. He suggested that the issue at hand is my issue and my choice. He can't take accountability. We are currently trying to conceive again, and I refuse to let this toxic dynamic touch my life and my mental health. I booked an appointment with a psychologist. Great. And I'm stepping back. I will not host them, go to family dinners with them, or pretend everything is fine so they can get the perks of a happy family. Yeah, good for you. Stand up for yourself. Some extended family members think I should just move on for the sake of peace. No, don't. And stop keeping the grudge. No, I don't like this couple. And their son don't seem to like them too much. Cut the relationship with them until they can behave like adults, which at their age I don't think is going to happen because they both sound pretty old. Am I the asshole for cutting off my personal relationship with them? My husband has stepped up and supported me, and it's bothering them as their relationship with their own son is now severed. As it should be. You don't treat your son's wife, the mother of your grandchildren, because they say, well, you got a couple kids because you're putting them over there, like that. Edit. They were supposed to look after the kids tomorrow. My husband called them and told them we were making alternative arrangements indefinitely. Yeah, good. He's taking my advice, particularly after yesterday's lecture. Good. All right. You're in a good place with that guy. I like him. I feel a great sense of relief. I've called daycare and arranged the extra day. Good. Yeah. Until they can get their shit together and behave like human beings with empathy and compassion and respect and some dignity. How about we'll throw that in the mix? Then fuck them. that is my pronouncement on that. There you go. So I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous. It's gosh darn ridiculous is what that is. So, yeah, no, you're not the asshole. No. Yeah, Tatanka says, yeah, her in-laws are insensitive. Yeah, that's a good description of them, Tatanka. They're insensitive sociopaths. You're 100% right. You know? And good for her husband for backing her up. Because if he didn't, that would be a lot, then you're dealing with a bad situation. A bad situation just got a whole lot worse. Am I the asshole for going no contact? It's like the I hate my in-laws day. Let me go to a different because it sounds too similar. Am I the asshole for going for letting my ex spend her savings on me after she spent years prioritizing other women over me? Huh? All right. Am I the asshole for letting my ex spend her savings on me after your ex? You're not even together. My ex spending her savings on me after she spent years prioritizing other women over me. So I guess you're a lesbian couple, I think, right? For letting my ex spend her savings on me after she spent years prioritizing other women over. I don't know. Let's see what happens. I'm a little confused. I'm not going to lie. All right. My ex and I were together for over 7 years. Looking back, I genuinely feel like I spent most of that relationship begging to matter. All right. So she's trying to win you back, basically. That's what's going on here. She's trying to buy your love. She always seemed to have money when it came to other women, but somehow never when it came to me. One example, it still sticks me. She paid her ex's entire $300 phone bill. I think the solution here is crazy. If you want her to spend money on you and treat you right, you need to be her ex. Something happened, and I don't know what's wrong with her. What kind of sociopathy she's got, but she can't seem to love the one she's with, and she will do you. She'll treat you the way you wish you were treated when you were with her, but only when you're her ex, because you just said that. She paid her ex's entire $305 phone bill because she needed help. Now here you are. Now you're the ex, and now you're getting the VIP treatment. That's just the way this person rolls. For Christmas one year, she bought that same ex a 65-inch TV. I got nothing. You see what's happening here? So right now, she's showering you with gifts, and I guarantee she's probably with somebody else who's getting nothing, and they will continue to get nothing until they become her ex, and then you move out of your, primary prestigious position. The new ex moves into here's a bunch of money, and then the current girlfriend or whatever moves into I got nothing for you. At another point, she's developed feelings for another girl, brought her 2 brand new pairs of Nike shoes. I mean, she sounds like a real flake-hole, I'll be honest. Eventually, things got worse. She moved out, leaving me the responsibility of the remainder of our lease. This happened right after I lost my job. I suddenly had to pay the bills. Yeah, I mean, she sounds like a real flake. And just no fiscal responsibility. I'm guessing she's flat broke too. I mean, she gets money, she spends it immediately. No thought for savings, future, retirement, anything like that. Probably healthcare. Ironically, once she realized I wasn't coming back, she suddenly started spending money on me. You see, that's how it goes with her. She helped pay my rent, bought me things, and burned through a significant amount of savings trying to repair the relationship. This is her MO, man. I accepted the help because honestly, I needed it. I was barely staying afloat. Okay. She now says I took advantage of her. And that's probably part of her cycle. So she dates someone who she doesn't treat well. The ex, she tries to win them back by buying them gifts, even though she was probably the one who ran them off. And then once they say, no, I'm not coming back, she goes, oh, you're a jerk because why would you make me spend all this money? And it's just, this is a pattern that I think she just repeats ad infinitum. Don't worry. She's going to break up with her new current girlfriend soon. And then you'll be kind of bumped along the line anyways. And everybody will change positions. You're not the asshole. Enjoy it. Take the money. Take the money and run. By the time she finally decided I was worth investing in, I felt like the damage was already done. So am I the asshole for accepting the help and letting her spend money on me, even though I already knew I wasn't going to get back with her? No. I feel like it matters to say I'm also a woman and we're gay. Yeah, I kind of figured that out. I mean, you could have said it at the front end rather than me kind of going, huh, what, huh? But yeah, it really doesn't matter one way or the other of the story. But yeah, there you go. If you're gonna include that, I would put it at the front next time, just so okay, we all know who the players are. I kind of guessed, but you know, there you go. All right, folks, listen, I am going to run. I did some jujitsu and it was hot and I am exhausted and I'm sore. But I love you. I hope you enjoyed the show. I know I did. Tatanka, thank you. Ever Eden, thank you. Ryan, thank you as well. Check out this show. Jeff, the Unlicensed Therapist. Obviously, if you're here, you have. Be back tomorrow night, Wednesday, 10 p.m. for more fun. And yeah, we're getting near episode 100. I think that'll be next week, probably. Will it? Yeah, we got 7 more shows. All right, folks, I love you. God bless you. Have a great evening. Take care of yourself. And as always, remember that if you have a problem, I have a solution. Are you ready for this? I need a drum roll for my exit. I mean, I feel like this is like a decent outro, right? I mean, it's one I can just keep doing. I think it's good. I don't know. I haven't thought of anything else. You know, I take your advice once in a while on how best to handle things. Oh, man. All right. All right, I'm out. God bless you, everyone. I'll go with the old, the regular outro. Well, let me X out of this. Go here, and I will. Have a great evening. God bless you. I love you all. And remember, if you have a problem, I have a solution. I am Jeff, the Unlicensed Therapist. God bless. See you tomorrow at 10. Have a great evening, everybody, or morning, depending on where you are. See you tomorrow. Bye.